All right, happy Wednesday. Sorry I'm not there for you guys today, but we're going to try this recording. I think YouTube only records 15 minutes, so I may be going pretty fast. Hopefully you guys did the warm-up, and hopefully you can look at the answers there for 1 and 2, and you checked with your partners, and you guys did great on those. My answer keys for last night's homework are up, and my answer keys for tonight's homework are going to be up. So, sorry about my coughs. All right. Hopefully you guys did okay on those square roots. Well, today we are getting into cube roots. So I am going to move on to cube roots, and sorry if I go fast. Hopefully there's a way to pause it. I can't figure out this system. Sorry, my explain everything won't save past a minute. I don't know why. So, graphing cube roots today. Cube roots are just like square roots. All we're doing is they look a little different, so I guess they're not just like it, but very, very similar. First of all, cube roots, can you have a negative underneath them? Yes, we can, unlike square roots. So, there are no domain restrictions. So, it says, are there any? Nope, no domain restrictions. Oops, I can't spell. I'm already nervous about writing on this. Okay. So, the formula that we want to write down for a cube root, we are going to have, it is just like every single one of ours, f of x equals a. Now, instead of a square root, we're going to have a cube root of but x minus h plus k. Yes, everything is going to be the same. It is just our cube root graph is going to look a little different. Okay? Our cube root graph looks like what we have here. So, looking at our lovely example. Okay, let's look at what we got here. Hopefully you got that down. Okay. Let's look here. What is our h here? Well, our h is 0. What is our k here? Our k is 0. So again, this 0, 0 is going to be our starting point. Here we go, 0, 0. Now, let's kind of look and find some nice points. Oh, there's a nice point. Oh, there's another nice point. Oh, it looks kind of very hard to find another nice point, especially if you have paper, because you can't really zoom in. Looks like that's another nice point, and that's another nice point. So let's kind of figure out what are we doing to get to those points. It looks like we're going up 1 and over 1, then up 1 again, but over, a bunch. Looks like we're going over 7 to get there. But then we're also going, let's see, down 1 over 1 and down 1 but over 7. So we've got a weird pattern going on. So we're going to worry about that pattern again in a minute. Now, what I want to worry about is looking at the domain. Is there any domain restriction? There is not. This graph will go on and on forever. It goes from negative infinity then to infinity. Always. So you should, for every graph, you should never get it wrong. Now, your range also goes from negative infinity to infinity. Now, when it's positive, what I want you to know that it is going up to the positive values. When it is negative, what's going to happen? Think about our negative square root. Our negative square root goes down like this. So this side really reflects down. So then this side will reflect up, and it will go like that. So our negative function looks like that purple graph. The negative goes down towards the negative values. So that would be our negative cube root of x, just so you know. All right. So let's get started on all the information that we need to know. Hopefully we got that down. If not, maybe you can pause the video. I don't know. All right, let's look at this. Graphing cube roots. Identify, first of all, we need to identify that starting point again. Okay, always identify our starting point, meaning our HK from our f of x equals a times cube root of x minus h plus k. We're going to use that new pattern. A, again, tells you how far to move either up or down, and in this case, it's actually going to be both. And then we're going to always move to the, now we both move right as well as left, and we're going to move that pattern 1 and 7. So we are going to have that pattern of a over 1, a over 7. So you need to remember to go both in the positive and negative direction, or left and the right direction, I should say. A over 1, a over 7. This is our pattern. Again, A, you are going up or down. Ooh, I ran out of room. Up or down. And then you are going, that 1 and 7 is the left, or I should say, and the right. All right, let's try it out. Okay, first one, let's label our A. Our A value, just like always, it's 1. Our H value, just like always, -2. It's the opposite of what we think. K value, just like always, -3. So our starting point is -2, -3. All right, let's get that graphed. We are at -2, -3. -2, -3. Now, our domain, looking at that, you should know it in range. But anyway, to graph it, we are at a over 1, a over 7. So our a, 1 over 1, 1 over 7. So you need to go from that point up 1 over 1 to the right, up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right, and then down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reason I knew to go that way is because it was positive. So you need to go up and to the right, just like a positive line, because it's going in the positive direction. So now my domain, every single one of them, -infinity to infinity. My range, -infinity to infinity. My shifts, where did we go from 0, 0? You ask yourself, did I move left or right from 0, 0? It is, where did that pivot point, that starting point move? This point moved from 0, 0. Well, that point moved left 2, down 3. Then did I have a -a? Nope. So I have no reflection over the x-axis. And is a fraction or bigger than 1? Nope. So that is it. Looks good. If you can pause the video, that would be great. Pause it now. Partner up and work on number 2 together. If you can't, listen to me and I will do number 2. Otherwise, fast forward through me and hopefully you can do number 2 on your own. Your A is equal to 1. Your H is equal to 1. Your K is equal to -2. Hopefully you and your partner were able to do it by yourself, so you figured that out. We're at 1, starting point of 1, -2. So we're at 1, -2. My A is 1, so we're at A over 1, A over 7. So 1 over 1, 1 over 7. So I'm at up 1 over 1 in the positive direction, up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my cube root graph. My domain, negative infinity to infinity. My range, negative infinity to infinity. My shifts are going to be right 1, down 2. There is no reflection over the x-axis because A is not negative, and no vertical stretch or shrink. Give yourselves a high five if you got that right. Again, it is that starting point, this, that we are looking at. Where has that moved from the x-axis? Or, what was I saying? From the origin, sorry. It's late at night. Okay, let's try 2 more. My A value, it's -1. My H is 2. I better not wake up my girls. My K is 5, or you will hear some screaming. Okay, my starting point. We are at 2, 5. 2, 5. There we go. Now it's negative. So now my graph needs to go this direction, down. All right, so now we're going A over 1, A over 7. So -1 over 1, -1 over 7. Down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Awesome. Your domain, negative infinity to infinity. Your range, negative infinity to infinity. Shifts. Again, where did this point shift from? We went right 2, up 5. This time A is negative, so we reflected over the x-axis, and no, there is no vertical stretch or shrink. Last one. Again, if you can pause it and try it together with your neighbor. If not, listen through me and we will do it together. So pause, see if you get it right. Otherwise, A equals 2, H equals -1, K equals -4. So my starting point is -1, -4. Sorry, you guys. Sorry. All right, so we're at -1, -4. We've got A over 1, A over 7. So we got 2 over 1, 2 over 7. So we go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 7, down 2 over 1, down 2 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is my graph. My domain never changes. You should not miss this. My range never changes. My shifts, again, where did this pivot point move from? We went left 1, down 4. There was no reflection, but I have a vertical stretch of 2, and that's it. There you go. Hopefully you can get through that. It should be on my Schoology page or YouTube, whatever I figure out how to do. And I will post the answer key to the notes up on Schoology as well. Okie dokie. We'll see you Thursday. Good luck.